It's your boy Jamar back with another video, back with another banger. Today I'll be reviewing Divorce Sistas Season 1, Episode 10 entitled A Little Grace. Now, this episode was pretty cool. It was decent. I'm just enjoying Divorce Sistas. I'm so glad it's back. And I'm just so glad to enjoy these episodes. Like I said, this is a pretty decent episode too. It wasn't like really... Like, you could tell it was fillerish, but like I enjoyed it though. It wasn't like bad filler. So let's just get right into it. So basically, we start off with Naomi, Geneva, going, telling Rashida that she feels like Tiffany and Javon slept together, and he's not good for her because he's a manipulator because he did the same to her. That's how Nika came about. And at the same time, William is calling Pastor Jefferson to ask him for advice and telling him what happened. And then when Rashida comes back in, he asked Rashida what happened with Geneva, and she's like, I can't tell you that. He was like, well, I just got the phone with Jefferson. He told me that Anika ain't his. So then, they were like, well, we still can't really talk about that. And she was like, well, do you want to talk about our own issues at home? So then that's when they bring up, the whole son with the drug problems and then the daughter having sex. And Jefferson goes in there and disciplines him like a man, like a father should. So he goes up there, roughs him up, basically saying that he will break his effing neck and all that. I mean, as he should. He's a father. He's the man of the household. And he did what he needed to do. He forced him to pee in a cup, and they drug tested him, now they're waiting for the results. So then after, Jefferson's is all like, shaking up and whatever, and he's trying to calm down, take a shower. He's telling, Rashida that he's going to take a bath or whatever. And Rashida goes in there and comforts him, basically saying that turned her on. And the thing, I don't know. I know the show's called Divorce Sisters, but I don't want Rashida and Pastor Jefferson to get divorced. At first, I did want them to. So I thought he was gay on the DL because of that little storyline that they had going on. But once they clear that up, and I know they had terrible issues at first, but I'm like they're so perfect as a couple. I don't want them to get divorced. So I feel like they should stay together. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if they are gonna end up getting divorced because the show is called Divorce Sisters, but we'll see. I don't know, but I hope not. But basically, I just love their little dynamic together. But then the nanny's, she's getting ready for the day, and she's basically apologizing for what happened to Anika. And William basically tells her, just keep an eye on Anika. It's not her fault, and this and that and the third. Meanwhile, Naomi breaks into Tiffany's house while Javon's there, and he grabs the gun because he thinks it's a shooter. It's just Naomi, and she basically asks Javon that if she's going back to jail because of the Thorn situation. So basically, he sets it up where she can turn herself in at 11 a.m. and then he's gonna bail her right out. So it's gonna be like a quick little process. So she goes back home, and then Tiffany and Javon end up having sex while they wait. So then Rashida ends up talking to her daughter about the whole sex situation. She denies it, but she basically tells her when she's ready to talk to her about it. So then Bridget goes to that dude about Vaughn, and he's basically like, oh, so you in love with this dude and this and that. And he's basically like, I'm not letting the charges go, which I wouldn't either because I didn't give this dude so many chances and he assaulted me. No, I'm not doing it. So then Rashida and Pastor Jefferson are talking, and basically they're like, oh yeah, let's wake up, our son for school. So then they try to wake him up, and he's unconscious, not breathing, and we're assuming that he overdosed. So that's how the episode ended. And I will see you guys next week for episode 11. I'm really enjoying Divorce Sisters. It's on every night, every Wednesday on on Paramount Plus, not BC Plus, y'all. On Paramount Plus, it's back, and I'm excited for it to be back. So thank you guys so much, and I'll be back next week for episode 11 of Divorce Sisters.